Hello, my name is Eric Drane, PGA head golf professional at Oakwood Country Club, and today I want to talk a little bit about your turn and weight transfer in the golf swing and how I believe these are two of the most important parts of the golf swing to develop consistent and powerful results. So first, we'll start with the turn. Why is the turn so important? So I'm a big believer in using our core muscles, our bigger muscles, to control the swing. That is our torso, is our biggest muscles. So when I take a swing, I want to start the swing with those big muscles by making a turn. Now what I see too often with amateur golfers struggling with consistency and power is this move where they will just pick up the club. At this point, I have made no turn in the golf swing. I want to feel like my back is facing the target when I get to the top of the swing. And to do that, I must start that turn right from the beginning of the swing. Okay? If I'm able to make a proper turn, most of the time my weight transfer is going to be pretty good too. There are a few instances where you can make a good turn, but your weight can stay on this front foot. And this is a killer move right here. Kills power, kills consistency. If my weight stays on my front foot, the only place for that weight to go coming down is away from the target. And you can see as my weight goes away from the target, I'm going to come up out of my posture, catch a lot of shots thin, and I'm losing all that power I've created in the backswing because I'm not using that weight transfer to swing through the shot. Next, so how do we go about accomplishing a good turn and a good weight transfer? Well, there's a few things we can do. We can make sure we're checking our checkpoints, so when we get to the top of that backswing, I want you to stay in your posture, and I want you to feel like your back is facing that target, okay? How do we check our weight transfer? From this same position, you should feel that weight right on your trail thigh, okay? One thing a lot of people do incorrectly when they're trying to really focus on transferring that weight is they'll sway. So they'll come back and their hip will actually kick out, okay? Now I feel like I got a lot more weight on the outside of my foot and some pressure on my hip. That is not the feeling we're trying to create. We're trying to create a position at the top where I feel like that weight is right on that thigh right there. So from there, I can use that power and that weight on my right thigh to push off through the target, creating more club head speed and more ball speed at the bottom. Okay. Let's go over a few drills we can do to help you accomplish this. One of the simplest drills is just hold the club up to your chest, get into your posture, and just make that turn. If you're somebody that's really struggling with turn, this is something I definitely recommend doing 25, 50 times a day. Just making some small turns to get your body used to turning away at the start of the swing, opposed to getting the arms going to start the swing. If we get the arms going to start the swing, then our arms and our body are on two different planes. So we need to start the club with the turn so the turn and the club are on that same plane, and our timing is a lot better that way. Okay? What can we do to improve our weight transfer? Well, like I was saying earlier, if we just stop at the top of the swing and check to make sure it's on that back foot, that's a good start. There's another thing, when you're first starting out really focusing on your weight transfer, if you've been struggling with it, take slower swings. Try to stay in balance. If I've made a good weight transfer from back to finish, I'm in good balance and I actually have all my weight on my front side that I can pick this back foot up. So if I make a good swing here, and I've transferred my weight to my front side, I actually have no weight on this right side. I can pick up that back foot. Okay? So if you're making an improper weight transfer and you're falling away, if I asked you to pick up that back foot, you would instantly fall right back on it. Okay? So those two drills should help you create a better turn, create a better weight transfer, and develop more consistent shots. I want to thank you for joining me for my first online lesson. There'll be plenty more to come this upcoming year, so stay tuned and have a great day. Thank you.